Hello, gamer family. Let's do this quest. And depending on where it takes me, we may also do a hunt, because one of the hunts I have on my to-do list is actually over by here. But if I... Oh. I thought it was in there. Wait, but when I went in, it like... Okay, yeah, I have a hunt though over here. Yeah, one of the hunts I want to do actually can't do until we go through Tabor, so we'll do it when we're in general that area for like.
Have you heard the latest from Twinside?
Main.
Oh,
up here.
Very good news, I say.
My lord
There he
Marquis, is that... It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Alrighty. Yep. Well, while we're here, let's just do the hunt. I'm that confident we'll have time. I'm that confident we'll have time. Yeah, it's over here. Let me
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck.
verify.
Nearly done.
This is going to be the Severin. That's the one we start doing right now. It is a B rank, because there's only one C rank available right now, and that is the one past Tabor, because I've done a good job at getting rid of the C ones pretty much as soon as they show up. Once we get to Ash, a whole new wave, I imagine, of hunts will show up. It'll probably be the biggest increase in hunts. It's probably the only remaining increase of hunts that we have. I don't know if the second DLC has hunts or not, because it does have a brand new area. So theoretically, yeah. So theoretically, yes, it'll have hunts. I don't care. No. Is this the right way? This is the right way. I should have just gotten on Ambrosia. I'm gonna have to flip and look up how to run in this game because I can't seem to be able to do it in this session. And it's actually pissing me off. It's making me unhappy of angriness. Isn't it that? Yeah, it's that. Oh yeah!
What the hell is this thing doing out of the moment?
Oh! I wonder if I have the AP to re-upgrade Wings of Light. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Oh man. I have fun abilities. Man, Deuce just getting thrown around like the little Fligamorph he is. Oh darn it! I wanted to keep my precision dodges up when he hit me. Yep. No, I was actually gonna do that if the game didn't on its own. But see how fast the percents are going up? It's just pure rapid damage. It without being updated, it just doesn't last long enough though to truly be epic gaming. I want true epic gaming. I want to be Alex gaming, but right now I'm just gaming. Could be worse. I could be like doing schoolwork right now. Schoolwork? What's that? What's that? I don't know. Well, I don't even know what school is. School's for like the weak or something. Drop out of school, do drugs, something like that is what I'm supposed to say, I believe, or something like that. Or maybe I'm supposed to say the opposite. Who cares? Drop out of school, do drugs. That sounds like Alex gaming. Make sure you become an Alex gamer. For clarifications, stay in school, don't do drugs. Definitely stay in school because even people staying in school are still stupid. Because kids are just not learning how to read properly anymore, so that's very fun. I don't think that's enough AP, unfortunately.
From the ruins it came, and to ruin it returns.
Easy. Yeah, because one of the hunts is like over here. One of the hunts is right there. So really, it is kind of out of the way. I guess this is definitely the fastest way. So it's a little out of the way, unfortunately. So, oh well. But I mean, depending on where I need to return to.
Republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with.
Depending on where I need to return to
Mummy,
after this quest, I might just do the hunt while I'm over there, because it is relatively quick. And if that hunt is anything like the one I just did, it's gonna take no time. Like we're 7 minutes in, 8 minutes in, and we've already talked to a guy for a side quest and killed a hunt. Like that. See, I think like the hunts will be like, we'll have like one really awesome hunt video near the end of the series.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
And that's all we'll need.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
There's no sprint button.
You're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
I just feel spoiled because Xenoblade X's run is crazy. Just like my beam! I'm beaming all over these guys! Taste the beam. Oh. Come on. There we go. Now I can make a flare. And now I tornado you. And then I'll use the heat wave into tornado because that's the combo I haven't been able to do in a long time, I feel like. Yeah! And then do this with the tornado because they're all kind of being stuck in one place and boom, that's a lot of damage. And then pile drive, and that maybe will kill both of them. Yeah. That just leaves this big ball, who will undoubtedly die really fast, as I expected. Wink, wink. What? I need 750 to upgrade?
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Oh, there's more of them. Of course there is. This is the button I meant to hit. I'm over here. Compass? There's no compass. Ah, wrong. I don't know what way's the right way to go. Okay, it is this way. Okay, this is mini-map would have been nice. I didn't really realize how nice mini-maps were. I don't know. I've never needed a mini-map in this game except for tiny little things like that. But it would have been a little bit nice. Yeah, I don't need to fight y'all. Y'all are weak little flips. I don't need to fight weak flips. I need to fight a hunt! And it'll be over. So I keep going, yeah, I keep going straight. And it's that little town place. I think we actually went there once, but there wasn't a hunt. There wasn't a hunt there yet, I don't think. Or maybe we didn't go there. I don't remember. Well, how bad can it possibly be? Yeah, it's... Is it the thing directly in front of us? No, directly in front of us is a place we'll actually need to go to later on. It's this. That, we'll go there. Don't worry. We have to for side quests. 2 side quests, in fact. This thing. Yep. This is supposedly where the hunt is. Supposedly. We'll find out. Yes.
That'll do, girl.
That's definitely the hunt. Don't be a pushover, please. Okay, he looks like he's just gonna be a damage sponge. So actually do be a pushover, please.
Another monstrous
Sacred soul, eh? Only those who have nothing can hear. So empty your pockets.
Yeah, Garuda's gonna be my next icon going. I hate to say it. I'm gonna try and hold out with Garuda until I get my next icon. Because my next icon is a great replacement for both Titan and, quite honestly, Phoenix. Because its neutral kind of is like Phoenix Shift, where it brings me forward, but it's also way better. Because it can stun enemies in place. I'm trying not to spoil, because if I actually use the words I want to, it may spoil what icon it is, and I mean no spoiling icons. So, because the icons we're missing, the ones we don't have yet, are, technically we don't have Phoenix yet. We have Phoenix abilities, but we haven't absorbed the full power of Phoenix yet. Because we can't turn into a Phoenix Risen, a Free Risen without Joshua, so technically we don't have full power of Phoenix. I don't know if you thought about, I didn't think about that when I was playing the game, like, oh, we only have the blessing of the Phoenix, we don't have the Beast. We don't have Shiva, we don't have Odin, we don't have Leviathan, and of course we don't have the post-game one that is it a spoiler to actually say what the post-game one is? I don't know if it counts as a spoiler. I don't think it does. But most of, it's such an unceremonious way to get it too. Once you beat the final boss, you just go to the, because this is like something like Breath of the Wild where then you're put right before the final boss, after you beat the final boss. If you go to the Redstone and do other things, Ultima will just be like, yo, here's my powers, dude. Then try and convince you to join him. It's like, yeah, I hope you find this convincing or whatever. So the Ultima. I'm just trying to think. People love Odin, but he didn't click with me. Shiva's one that I didn't click with initially either, but then it's like, oh, once I clicked with it, it was like, oh, this is great. Leviathan is extremely fun and powerful. I love Leviathan. Leviathan, Bahamut, and Phoenix were my three favorites. I just haven't used Ultima enough to really have a full opinion on him. My opinion of what I have used of Ultima is extremely powerful. Him, Leviathan, and Odin are probably the most powerful icons, quite honestly. I don't know. Odin just didn't click with me, but he's supposedly, like, extremely broken if you know how to use him. So, the skill issues, definitely. A skill issue I would like to remedy in this Let's Play. I'd like to actually use him properly. Because I think he'll be a lot... I think you kind of have to build around... More so build around Odin. I'll probably be getting rid of Bahamut for Odin, other than the laser beam. Because I think I'd rather just have Blind Justice. But it's funny, I don't care about Ramuh at all beyond Blind Justice. And even then, I could probably get rid of that and be happy. See, I like that so much better than the fire because it doesn't like get ended early. And I was right, this guy's kind of just an HP sponge. Because it's not like he's like strong or anything. I mean, I've potioned up, I guess. So I guess he's doing better than most enemies still. Yeah, he's definitely better than the previous hunt, I'll tell you that much. He's not as much of a pushover, but still, ultimately, stupid L. I'm gonna get a level up soon. I am so close. That is so awesome. I like getting level ups.
Had his hurt had turned out, Lord. We were more similar than he knew.
Yeah, but there's one major difference, Clive. He's a loser. You're a winner. Yo, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, we'll do the one that's right there. If I remember correctly, then we're gonna have to go right outside. Not the one place.
Between here and the capital, Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
Baklad. I could not remember that's name, so I didn't write Baklad at all in any of the descriptions for the series because I was like, I'll just say we're on our way to the Crystalline Dominion because I do not, for the life of me, remember the name of that town. And I just didn't want to Google it. I kept wanting to say it's Randala, right? But no, that's the capital, right? Of the Republic.
If you're with the others, They've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I am Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits.
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
Okay, do we have to fight these flops? Yep.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Get your flare. I'm gonna beam you all! Taste the beam! Oh man, every time I say something like that, I'm bound to make an innuendo, but I hold myself back! Because nobody but me wants that, and I know that. And I'm a very kind, respectful gentleman who knows how to read the room. I'm the only one in the room right now. Okay, there's a dog in the room. Okay, read the room. I'll pet the dog because she wants that. Yeah. Come on! Hit me, you frick frack! You actually did already. Come on! Not like that, not like that. I'm losing my Mega Flare. Hit me badly. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there. I meant, if I hit very badly, I meant like miss, not like badly. Like, oh man, he got me good. Oh my gosh, I'm badly wounded. Not like that, no. Yep. And the tornado is actually pretty nice as well. With the stagger, because again, it goes up and now I'm beaming, limiting, tornadoing. This guy's just getting inged all over. I'm inging him. I have nothing else. There we go, now I get a full step. Yeah, that was almost 50,000 damage. Yeah, my icon abilities are strong. That's what happens when I have 3 big boys. 3 big boys. Copper the Golden Retriever dog senior is expressing displeasure at the lack of petting she's getting. Read the room and pet her, I guess. And level 37. Again, I'm essentially I'm quote-unquote over-leveled.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
That's it? I guess I'm thinking of another quest with one of Uncle Byron's men.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Woo 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 woo! And then we should be able to maybe deal with the Wyvern, too. No AP, that is so stinky. Just like you, Copper the Golden Retriever. You're also stinky. You are. You're trying to whine your way out of being stinky. But that's not how it works. The whining is what makes you stinky. If you have a Golden Retriever gamer family, you probably know that they're a handful. Not because they're bad or misbehaving, which is certainly possible. They are Golden Retrievers after all. But because they're just so, as my dad elegantly puts it, they are attention sluts. But you know what? That's what makes Golden Retrievers so great. Is they're so friendly and they're so easy to please. Like, you put a hand in front of them and they'll rub their head across your hand so that they pet themselves, essentially. Like, that's the Golden Retriever mindset. Eat, sleep, walk, get attention. That's all they care about in life. I don't want to fight you, Silver Lobo. You're like nothing.
Mokoti said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers.
Off in the distance, I wonder what that really could be. Although I already said what it was technically. It's a wave, I guess. I don't know. How do I know that? I don't know. Wait. You! Take my Giga Flare! Oh yeah. That's a little underwhelming.
Alright.
Well,
Let's get this over with.
I was hoping more damage would be dealt. Okay, I was itching my nose when that happened. But I had to get the Mega Flare up. I don't know. I like Mega Flare. I do enjoy Mega Flare, so it's like I don't want to get rid of it, but I don't know. I genuinely don't. That's actually kind of exciting. I don't know what I'm doing with my icon set yet, which really just gives me so much control over what I do. It means I really can just do anything I want. I genuinely want to wait for my next set of icons, I think, because I think that'll really determine what I do. Because the next two icons I get pretty close to succession, and they're also like the last two of the base game. So, yeah. Copper the Golden Retriever, can you please shut up? That's a nice way of saying it. The rude way of saying it is silence your puppy
I just need to
mouth.
find the herbs. Bright
She's not a
yellow
puppy.
with a heady scent.
Oh, there's only one fight? I thought they were both fights. I'm actually a little underwhelmed. I literally saw where the marker was going before it moved. Yeah! Is that it? That's it!
I think that's everything.
Whoops. Too
To
fast.
resurrect her recipe.
Wow!
Better head back.
We got both of the hunts I wanted to and the side quest done in one video. I am like actually
Yes, last
awesome.
week's
I'm like so awesome.
So,
I'm the best.
Did you have that word with Tomes
Toot
then?
my horn.
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
Oh, I always forget. I actually need to do that.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about. And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force, a force of nature even, a maelstrom of flavour and sensation, a graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
And that's good to end this video. So obviously we have that quest that showed up there, but it's like on the way or whatever. It's one of those type of quests. We have another hunt, but it is also over there. So it's just convenient to do it over there. In between videos, I'll stock up on potions and yeah, goodbye. I'll also check out the red zone off camera. I don't think there's anything big there.
His wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tails plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the Hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. or you'll have me to answer to.
Yeah, extended outro because I was not expecting that when I went to talk to Karen. Now the video's over.